Capitalism is a system that seeks to just completely, utterly destroy human life on this planet. Now, here's another prime example of that. Now, we know Puerto Rico is going through one of the most terrible times the country has ever faced. The entire island is completely without power, and it looks like it's going to be about 6 months before power is restored to the country. Half a year for what is essentially an entire country of people. And this is going largely ignored by the mainstream media. But here's how it actually gets worse, and here how capitalism, and specifically Donald Trump, makes it worse. Okay, there are restrictions that are placed on the island. Now, Congress asked that these be overturned on Tuesday, but they were denied. Now, what they wanted was some shipping restrictions removed so they could get gasoline, food, and other, necessary commodities to the people of Puerto Rico. Now, it was asked that they waive the Jones Act. Donald Trump said, no, we're not going to do that. Now, what it does is it limits shipping between coasts to U.S. flagged vessels, but they did allow it for hurricanes Harvey and Irma. The agency has in the past waived the rule to allow cheaper and more readily available foreign vessels to supply goods to devastated areas, but the Department of Homeland Security said Tuesday that waiving the act for Puerto Rico would not help the U.S. island territory due to damaged ports preventing ships from docking. Now, what this is going to do is force the people of Puerto Rico to pay twice as much for food, water, clothing, and infrastructure. And all this because they don't want to lift the Jones Act or make a temporary exception for a country that's in terrible crisis, or a portion of the United States that's in terrible crisis. Now, we remind ourselves that, while Puerto Ricans are supposed to be seen as Americans, they're not. They're a colony. They're not treated like the rest of the country. They're treated like a colony of the United States, and that means they're treated rather poorly. Now, since Monday evening, permission to use military aircraft has been banned from members of Congress who want to go to look at the situation. The White House and the Pentagon are preventing members of Congress from going on a fact-finding mission to Puerto Rico to see the extent of the damage and to see how bad things actually are. So it's going for, not only are they stopping them from being able to get the necessary equipment and supplies that they need to survive at a price that they can afford, then now Trump and the Trump administration are preventing people from even being able to see what kind of damage is going on in the country. I mean, this is absolutely reckless. They're afraid that someone else might make money off of the disaster rather than them. I mean, any kind of idea of just getting the emergency supplies to those who need them is just beyond their recognition. What they absolutely want is to make more and more money. And that's what this is about. This is about making money. This is about people even allied to Donald Trump making even more money. And this just exposes once again, not only is Trump like the worst president the United States has ever had, but the capitalism is the worst form of organization that mankind has ever had. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.